All right, what's up, guys? We're back here. Glad to be back in the dumpster. Back again with another Fed decision day. This is a big one.
Big one.
Big one.
So yeah, hopefully we have some good stuff for you guys today. As you see, it's just the crew today. We don't have our two big guests as the past 2 weeks, so hopefully we can bring us.
We aren't Guy and Amy.
We're not.
But we're gonna do the best, aren't we, guys?
We're gonna try.
That's it.
All you can do is try.
That's it.
Yes, but Dan last week won the chain, but this week didn't go as
Russell Wilson.
well
did.
as he thought. He choked this week, and
Russell
my
Wilson.
man Isaiah, for the second time ever in
Good
Dumpster
work.
Talks history, won the chain. He was trying to get those wins up a little bit. Numbers are still a little low, not as high as me and Alex, but he's working on it.
He got more
He's
wins
definitely
than the
working
Steelers
on
so
it.
far.
We're
So
getting
he's
there.
Yes, he is. He has two
We'll talk
wins
about
to
that
the
later.
Steelers won. The Steelers choke. Absolutely. Wear it with pride, Isaiah.
Of course, yes. I always will and always have. And yeah, let's get into it. We're talking today about the Fed rate hike. Last time it was 0.75. This time we're wondering if it's going to be higher or lower.
Wow, we got all equals, buddy.
Yeah, everybody said that it's going to stay at 0.75. So
Yeah, I think it would be one if he did what he really wanted. We need the mid-80s 5 in a month. I think we really do need that. But we have to get off the cheap money drug slowly. So I think it's going to be 0.75 because he does not want to be seen as impacting something in an election season. Next Fed meeting is November 1st. There is no way he will do the most vanilla, neutral thing. And he's going to probably tell us today what November will be because he wants November to run on autopilot so he can't be blamed for Democrats or Republicans winning. So it doesn't want to be, he wants to run away from that one. And then I think December will be when we get the real medicine. And December, I think, will be really ugly. That's my gut.
a real cold
He's going to
winter.
continue the balance sheet runoff, which impacts this as much, because that is less of a headline. People don't pay attention to the balance sheet runoff, which hurts the supply of money just as much as these rate hikes. But I think that's what it's going to be. It would be one, and my gut tells me if he stuns everyone and does one today, that would be gutsy. I don't think so. He might talk
I
it
might
though.
have respect for him then. No.
You would not lose. You would have transitory respect, wouldn't
Yes,
you?
yes, I would.
Yes, I know you would. You're still on that. So yeah, we're all wimping out and saying equal. So we're playing the Jerome game today, I guess, guys.
For sure. Our next category is the U.S. dollar index. Our benchmark for today is 110. In the past year, the index has went up 20. A positive thing we can look at is at least it's not at 165 like it used to be back in the 80s. So we can always be happy about that.
My man, what happens when the dollar's hot?
All the metals are down.
That's right, buddy. It's not good. It's not good. So 110, as Todd said, is our index, right? So overnight, it jumped 0.5 points. Todd just told you it jumped 20 points in a year. We have not had years where that happened. And do you guys know when you said, what was the number? In the
165.
When the dollar was at 165, what that was there was a currency crisis in Latin America. When the dollar is strong, because we're the reserve currency for the world, these smaller countries kind of implode a little bit. So we are very dangerous with that. So it's at 110 now. When it was at 165, do you guys know what copper was?
It's like 73 cents, right?
70,
Well,
yes.
we'd be in rough shape.
70 cents.
Crazy.
Copper is now trading in the 350s. So think about that. It's kind of stunning, you
Don't
know?
want to-
So what
I
are
don't
we
want
doing,
hot
buddy?
dollar.
What are we guessing?
It looks like all of us are thinking the index will go
Except
up,
my
except
man.
our buddy Gil. He's going
Gil's
against
going
the grain
down.
here and thinking
I
that
hope
it's going
you're
to go
right,
down.
buddy. If it goes down, that's good for metals. I hope you're right.
Something
You
hot
sell
for
more
metals.
copper.
That's it, buddy. We can sell more copper eventually. I don't know when. So, my man, let's go right to the copper then, because they're so tied together. What are you seeing with copper, buddy? Our benchmark. Where are we?
Well, it's at 365 our benchmark right now
Yeah.
for last time.
Yeah, and we were way low because we're in the 350s now. What happened? With copper, guys? It's the Chinese dollar.
Yeah.
You know, they're weakening. right?
Yeah, so right now, it costs 7 Chinese dollars to export anything.
Seven of their dollars to buy one of ours. That 7 is a psychological benchmark where their currency is set. When it's over 7, it's a real sign of weakness. And the thing is, I believe their central bank rate was around 4. So they have the ability to come down, and the rest of the world, the entire world, Europe, everyone is now finally raising up. So they are weakening their currency to get out of the COVID thing. So there's a lot of weird things going on. So yeah, who is thinking copper's up here? Let's think. Oh gosh, we're all negative.
We're in unison.
We are united, guys. We're united in one thing. I don't know.
That's good, but
You want to talk 10-year, buddy?
Yeah, let's talk 10-year yield. So right now, the 10-year Treasury yield is sitting at around between 3.6 and 3.5%. I think it's around 3.55 the last time I checked. But yeah, that's trending towards going higher right now because of the interest rates that keep on coming. And yeah, that usually hurts tech stocks and the NASDAQ. So we'll be
How's
looking
your
at.
Lucid? How's your Lucid
I don't
handling?
want to
Yeah.
talk about that.
You don't want to talk about
I
that.
haven't heard about
Not
Lucid in a
looking
while.
too
We
good.
haven't. Isaiah has shut up on Lucid.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just a hodl. That's all I gotta say.
It's a hodl, a long-term hodl.
So, yeah.
That's gonna be a long. You're
Yeah.
gonna be holding that longer than we hold nickel, I think.
But everyone pretty much voted for that one to keep going up, except Dan was the outlier for that category. And yeah, we'll see.
I think he's gonna trip up. I think he's gonna, when the reporters ask him questions, he's gonna say something
he's gonna fall under
that he
pressure.
does not intend, but I think it's gonna kind of lead it, which leads into what you've done the last few times with Apple.
yeah. So for Apple stock, that's also another one of our benchmarks. Like Dan said, and we talked about it a little bit before. Like I found out that Apple really moves with the interest rates. So whenever Jerome says something major, Apple tends to move a lot. So
Yeah.
yeah, our benchmark is well, we're checking. Basically, we're going to see what Apple is at 2:30, and then look at it at 5 o'clock. That'll be after Jerome's speech. See if it went up or down. I'm thinking up, and I don't know. This one's
So
kinda-
you think he's gonna say he's gonna
I don't know.
hint at something not negative in a
Yeah,
sense?
I was kind of thinking that maybe people are like thinking it's gonna be it's gonna be down during the day today, and then maybe
in anticipation.
yeah, maybe Jerome says something and it pops up. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
It's funny. I remember the month you made a lot of money. You even put the chart, and it was by the minute, 2:30, and then you could see when his press conference started, it was nothing
Yeah.
because he had his prepared notes. But then when the reporter
goes off
questions
track a little
came,
bit.
he answered it one way, and it was like bing, like right away. It's nuts. It's nuts how many people live and die on this. It's crazy. It's like certified gambling, I guess. I don't know, guys.
I think so.
Yeah, I definitely think so too. So that's what we have going on for the financial markets this week. A lot of interesting stuff, always applies to metals. Let's get to the fun stuff. These two had their crying towels out this weekend.
Oh,
Why don't you
yes.
tell us?
We were
Because this is the other united thing. Anytime someone plays the Patriots, I believe the whole world unites
I
against
think so.
the Patriots.
I
Oh
think
my
so.
God.
It was honestly, it's one of the few times I ever root for the Steelers. I was with you, and you guys choked. Were there a lot of Patriot fans there?
There was a
Our,
decent
our
amount.
section was kind of the Patriot fan section, and our buddy
yeah.
Johnny, he's a Patriots fan, so he was having fun. He made some friends.
There was actually a bunch of Patriots fans sitting behind us with their shirts off. And,
No one wanted to see that. Did
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
Do they have Patriot tattoos?
I don't think they were that dedicated. But
Yeah. Let's see.
yeah, the Steelers
That's
fans
what-
were
yeah,
definitely
they-
letting them hear
We
it.
got the whole regalia there. No one wanted to see that.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
definitely no.
Well, that was a choke job, guys.
Yeah,
You want
all I
Pickett?
can say is
you want the
Pickett.
picket fence?
It seems to be trending towards putting Pickett in over Trubisky. We tried to give him a chance, but he doesn't really want to throw the ball down the field. So
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's a problem.
It's all
Yeah.
checked
Is
down
it the
passes.
open end? You can't throw to the open end like the kicking?
yeah,
I love your stadium. You have ends that we can't kick or throw, or like, what is this?
I have no idea.
Just build a real stadium.
Acrisure Stadium,
Oh,
as they like to call it now.
We were at the first home game. First home game in
wonderful.
Acrisure.
You'll
Yeah.
always remember your first time in Acrisure, won't you?
It just doesn't feel the same as Heinz, but
No, I understand. So what do they call the red zone now? The Acrisure red zone?
I think they still call it the Heinz. Giants red zone.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know how because
Yeah.
they got bought out.
We'll
but-
figure that out. But what are we thinking? You guys have a big game tomorrow night.
Yeah. So
This is the revenge of what was the first quarter score last year in the playoffs?
Oh my gosh! It
Was
was
it 28-0?
It
I was
was-
enjoying it.
Big Ben almost came back though.
Oh, he always
wanted to-
does.
He wanted to prove to the
Yes,
Just let him be
you're
retired.
fanboy. All right,
Yeah.
fanboy. So who are we picking?
So
I'm going with the Browns.
I'm with you, buddy.
I'm a Steelers fan, but
Aren't you?
I got Amari Cooper on my team.
What are you?
so-
I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah, but yes. All right. So you are. Yeah, everyone's Browns. Forget the Steelers.
No, we're
Steelers.
Except Gil and my man.
I'm Steelers.
You guys, I know, are real. You're
Yeah,
real fans.
We're the real deal.
I'm
Yeah.
not a Steelers fan. I'm an Eagles fan.
Oh, well, we'll start worrying about you guys. Actually, we might have to. They might have the Pennsylvania Crown this
Until the
year.
Giants get them.
Sir.
Yeah, that's
Then
right.
the hype will be gone.
Well, why don't you intro our next one? Because you're actually, Guy Adami was so excited to find another
Yeah.
meathead like him.
Yeah.
And he ran off to Sicily, so you have to support the Giants this week for him.
Yeah, I know. I want to give a little shout out to Guy Adami off CNBC. I know he's very happy on how the Giants have been playing.
Oh, he, by the way, all summer, he was all about Danny
Daniel
Boy.
Jones. Yes,
And he
sir.
was all about their offensive line.
Yeah,
He
they're holding
was
up.
calling this early.
They're holding up well.
Yeah.
You know, I know he saw the big hit on Derrick Henry week 1.
You
know
think
that
he
thing.
enjoyed that?
Oh, for sure.
From
I did.
Sicily. Do you
Yeah.
think he could have enjoyed it from over there?
Absolutely.
Do you think he has your bullhorn carry?
Unfortunately, I don't
called-
have.
oh, you
my
don't have
bullhorn
it.
on me today.
Oh, he called
I'm
you
not
out
a, I'm
on
not a real
that?
Italian.
Yeah, I think
20%
maybe he
outside.
shamed you into
Yeah.
not appropriating Italian culture.
The 20%.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I
what do
think
we
he
got
did.
this week for the game, guys? Oh man!
Well done,
Oh,
guys.
Gilly with the cowgirls. Why do you think? Just because?
It's because I don't like the Giants.
So
not
your
supposed to like the
division,
Cowboys.
your division
I
is
don't
so
like the Cowboys
weird.
either.
You guys all hate each other more, and you worry so much about that no one does well anywhere else because you guys like just want to hate each other, right?
I don't
So
mind the Eagles.
who is your hate list as an Eagles fan? Who do you hate the most?
The Cowgirls.
Okay, but you're still picking them over the Giants just because of him.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. And for you?
Well, Giants all day.
But who do you hate, like in your division? Because you guys are dysfunctional.
Just the Cowboys, probably.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
the Commanders don't bother you. How could they?
just their name.
Yeah. Okay.
I wish they should have just stuck with the football team, I think.
Okay.
For sure.
You think?
Yeah.
What about who else is there? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking.
It's just the
now.
Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, and football team.
Oh, the football team. I
Yeah.
got it. I got it.
Yeah.
Well, good luck Sunday night.
Thank you, thank
that
you.
should be, or is that Monday? It might be Monday.
It's
That'll
Monday
be a good
night.
game.
Yep.
We're not, until Russell Wilson goes 30% in the red zone, the Broncos won't be discussed. He is.
Let's ride.
I can't do it. All right, so you three went to Louisville.
Oh, yes,
Company
we did.
Wrench
Yes, we did.
helped support us, sending you guys there. Why don't you talk about first Scrap Expo? I want to hear an experience from each of you that you guys took away.
All right, I'll go first. So yeah, like Dan said, we were in Louisville, me, Todd, and Isaiah. It was the first year they actually had this event over in Louisville, and I don't know, I think it went pretty good. We got to run like some of the big equipment, and that's something I don't get to do in the yard as much, so that was really cool. And also, just got to meet a lot of really good people and talk to some people we've met before, and we got to do our first podcast. Hosted somewhere else, not in the dumpster, so it was different. But
Brett
great to see you.
did a great job. You
Yeah,
guys
shout
did a
out
great
Brett
job
like
with his
that.
whole team. You guys came back talking a lot about their team. The reason you don't do the equipment in the yard is because Carl would yell at you too much. So you got an opportunity
The
to do it
Bobcat.
there.
it was fun.
Isaiah, what about you, buddy?
Well, my biggest thing was probably just meeting new people. It was awesome. So a bunch of people walked up to us and recognized us from actually this, which I thought was just amazing and unexpected. I never thought we would be known in Louisville, but somehow we were.
I wouldn't say we're known in Louisville.
Also, I never been on a
Especially by that.
Also, I never flown before, so that was also fun.
That's cool, buddy.
Good first experience.
So were you nervous at all?
No, I wasn't nervous. I was excited.
Okay. I love how you
I
got
was
the
ready.
shot of Louisville flying in. That's really
Yeah.
cool. That's really cool. Well, what about you, buddy? What do you think about Louisville?
So I just liked all the different processes that people do in their scrap yards that we might not do here. The car one was definitely a cool thing for me, that you would put the car inside this machine and it would like basically like bail it somehow. I thought that was pretty cool.
Awesome. And it's good to learn stuff and just be exposed to people. You guys are getting so much practice just going to networking events, meeting new people, doing tours in the yard. It's really just about connecting with people. That's what business is. Business is just people connecting with each other, and that experience is awesome. You guys did a great job.
Awesome.
Yeah, very good. So what we want to do now, just at the end of this, is a quick stainless update. And as I said, we may be holding stainless longer than you're holding your Lucid. Which, by the way, where is Lucid right now? Do you?
Oh man,
Is it
can pull it
that
up.
it's
bad?
at like $16 maybe.
Okay.
Last time I checked.
At least it's not at zero.
It's not at
$16.
zero.
No, it's
We didn't go
expected.
bankrupt
It's
yet.
expected.
Yes.
You have to, yeah.
It's not at zero. But hey, stainless steel update. Anyone who's here knows the pile is getting bigger. The word's gross, to be quite honest, because for me, I can't handle this. Nickel is actually performing fairly well as an element. Nickel is one of the elements of the future. We know it's in short supply. We know it will be in demand. But right now, the order book doesn't look good at stainless steel mills. They're sluggish. It's soft through fourth quarter, and we're in touch with our brokers all the time. We just got a read on that. Nickel's going up, which makes it hard because a lot of our indexes that we buy off of when we buy formulas are based on nickel. So we're buying on these higher prices, and we're just holding because we can't sell. Steel is down, so steel is a big part of nickel. 304 stainless is only 8% nickel, and you have chrome and steel as the other elements. And chrome is expected to be soft in fourth quarter. So that, combined with the overall weak economic climate and strong dollar, which will hurt export steel, meaning domestic steel buyers don't need to be as aggressive when they buy their steel, really says nickel is not a good, stainless is not in a good spot. So it's a very interesting dichotomy where the nickel price continues to perform pretty well as that element, and our pricing for our formulas is based on that. But the selling price of stainless steel is in no way catching up. So we were in this boat a couple years ago during the tariff, beginning of that process. So we're just going to have to wait it out and see where it goes. So hodl. You guys are teaching me the hodl. I have the paper hands. You know me. I usually am the first to fold, and you guys teach me the hodls. So we'll try it. But yeah, so as a stainless steel update, not looking good right now on a formula price. We see our flows are really not great coming into the yard of stainless, so there's not a whole bunch coming in. So not a great time for stainless. So we will see what happens with that. But that's our little stainless update. Thanks again, everyone, for joining in with the Dumpster Talk. Love our time with this crew. We'll see what happens with all these bets, and we'll let you know, and we'll see what happens with our Steelers and our Giants and everything. And one day we'll talk about the Broncos when Russell can get into the end zone. Thanks, guys. Have a great week.
Thanks for watching, guys.